Okay, so I should be streaming this in 720p instead of 1080 to help my internet a little bit, and I'll see if that gives any better results. Now please let me know in the chat if the video is too skippy, or if you can't understand what I'm saying because it lags too much, or you know, just give me some feedbacks, please. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't lag too much. Alright, thank you, Suicidal Banana, to confirm that the live stream is watchable. I wasn't sure it was even worth doing with my current internet. And yeah, hello Paradise. Alright, cool. Now that I have confirmation I'm not live streaming this for nothing, let's get started. So this is the new 3D model I just got from a friend of mine, Alexander. He did that model himself, and as you can see, it's pretty well detailed. It's pretty gorgeous too, I have to admit. I kind of love that kind of car. Even though it's not your typical square and mean looking muscle car, you know. I love it. So I'll be using it to implement some cool stuff I couldn't implement with the Camaro. And one of those things, well, before I do all of this, I'll actually give a little shout out to, so this is the model, what it looks like with all the materials, you know, rendered properly. Now, of course, I had to remove all the company names and logos for copyright reasons. You know, you can't really use a car brand in your commercial project without asking permission first and exposing yourself to a bunch of constraints and struggles and conditions and whatnot, if they agree at all. So best approach, just remove all logos and brand name from the car and come up with your own. So I especially like the interior. That's what it's going to look like when I apply all the materials onto it. So yeah, it's really cheap. Comes with a full commercial license. You can use it to your commercial projects. If you use it in a game, you can sell the game no problem, so long as Ferrari doesn't get on your head, which is why I'm removing all that Ferrari branding. So yeah, good friend Alexander did this model. I'll post the link in the video description when I'm done streaming, so you can go ahead and buy it if you like it. Which I don't see any reason you wouldn't, but yeah. So this is it. Thanks again for sending this to me for free. And alright, now on to the fun part. Hey Paradise, asking me where I've been. Well, I was home, just didn't have any internet because I had a hard time paying my bills and it got cut. And I needed time to, catch up with all those bills. Sorry, I'm getting messages everywhere. Okay, so as you can see, I've prepped the model as usual. That model in particular was already all separated. So it was pretty easy to rig. The scaling was right. I just had to rotate it because it was facing the y-axis. And then place the pivots in the right locations. And that's it. The reason I've opened all of these halfway is because I'm gonna add physics constraints to them to create physics animation. So that when the door opens, because of the animation, there's physical collisions, pushing stuff around, or stopping the animation if the door collides with something that cannot move, like a wall or something. Alright. So I want the door to open 70 degrees. So I've opened it 35 degrees. And I'll just set the physics constraint to be limited to 35 on each side. So it can go all the way to closed or open 70 degrees. That's the best way to do it. I did the same with the hood and the trunk. As you can see, the bumpers are separate as well here, which is great. So if you see in the physics asset, it looks like that. Now, I don't like the collision being so, just tracing a line from the top to the front. I'd like it to be more true to the shape of the windshield. So I'll probably separate the top from the bottom and have two different collisions just for more accurate collisions. And yes, suicidal banana, this is a very sexy car. Just wait until you see it with all the materials from the automotive material pack from Epic. It's gonna be epic. Now, as you might see from the physics asset editor, the FAT, I'm still using 4.17. I haven't done the update just yet. Don't know if I will. So, if I simulate that, now you can see the wheels are, not constrained. So I'll just take them off real quick. There you go. Where's the other one? Hey. Cool. Aha. Now, as you can see, I can grab the doors and slam them open and shut, right? Same with the hood. And the trunk as well. So that's pretty fun. All right. Now, of course, if it is to be even nicer, you'd select those constraints. for the doors, and add some force to keep the door closed. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use the animation, physical animation, as I stated earlier. But before any of this, I'm gonna go back to my modeling and separate the top from the bottom, just to make it easier to get accurate collisions. And that's not gonna be easy, eh? Yeah, not gonna be easy. Okay. Is that it? Seriously? Cool. I thought I was gonna struggle for hours with this. Apparently not. Awesome. That's a good enough separation. I can live with that. What if I go into polygon? Yeah, okay. Nice. Convert all that to editable mesh. Go back to polygon so I can detach it. That's gonna be body, top. Hit OK, top level, unhide all, convert body and that back to editable polygon because I like that more. Okay, so I'm gonna save and re-export that into the Ferrari 250. It's not a Ferrari, it's a Ferrari with an E at the end. So it's not their car. Impossible. Hello. Hey guy, is the stream still not lagging too much? Is it still good? Oh shit. I don't see it. How bad is it? Okay, much better collision accuracy. Yeah. Now I gotta redo all the constraints though. Okay, this seems to be working. Ta-da! I can now grab the hood without the collision from the body getting in the way. Amazing.